rather longer than the 20 years we've worked hand in hand in China. I testify that every story in this book is true. I have personally witnessed many of the events described in these pages. I feel so honored to be Brother Yun's closest friend and co-worker. Although he has always honored me as a spiritual elder and respected me as his pastor, I feel a mutual respect. When I was married, I asked Brother Yun to conduct the wedding service and offer the blessing. I have read this book with a heart of gratitude to God and sincerely recommend it as a true testimony of the great things God has done in China's church. Xu Yongzi, Chairman of the Sinem Fellowship of House Church Leaders in China. Forward. I joyfully read Brother Yun's entire book in one breath, feeling great excitement in my heart and soul. It seemed to take me back to those fervent times and recalled many precious memories. Brother Yun and I were born in the same region, went to the same church, and labored together in the harvest. We cried, rejoiced, and preached together, and were rejected together. We ate in the wind and slept in the open air, stuck together through thick and thin. We loved each other as blood brothers. Yun and I worked together for many years until we were arrested in Nanyang. In the prison, we were put in separate cells, but we cried out along the prison corridors, hoping our voices would be heard as a source of encouragement to each other. We tried to slip notes to strengthen each other in the faith. Yun's testimony is written with blood and tears. His journey has been one that encountered many bitter struggles. Instead of complaining and grumbling, he learned to tackle all obstacles prayerfully, on his knees with God. Chinese believers remember Yun as a brave man who often prays on bended knee, raising his hands in thankfulness to the Lord while tears stream down his cheeks. After many unbearable situations, God not only opened the iron gate of the prison for Yun, but is also using him as a blessing to both the Chinese and Western churches in this new century. Brother Yun is gifted at making contact with believers from different church backgrounds, gently bringing them together in unity. Like a thread, God has used him to combine different colored patches into a beautiful cloth. In recent years, Brother Yun and I drifted apart as our paths took us in different directions, and I sometimes even reprimanded him from afar. Yet when I heard the reports of how God was using him and learned about the path he has faithfully followed, I could only admire him and blush with shame and self-reprimand. In the Chinese church, I have seen many of God's servants come with great power and authority, but with Brother Yun, I saw a servant of Jesus who always came in humility and meekness, reflecting the heart of the Son of Man, who did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life. I pray you will enjoy and be challenged by this book as much as I was. Zhang Rongliang, Fangcheng House Church, China.
Introduction. On a warm September evening, a small group of Christians gathered at Bangkok International Airport to welcome back Brother Yun. It had been more than 8 months since we had seen his smiling face. In January 2001, he had been arrested. During the first few days of his incarceration, the prison authorities almost beat him to death. Later, he was sentenced to 7 years in prison. Occasional messages were carried out of the prison to his concerned friends around the world. One said, "God has sent me to be his witness in this place. There are many people here who need Jesus. I will be in this prison for exactly the length of time God has determined. I won't leave one moment earlier, and I won't stay one moment too long. When God determines my ministry in prison is complete, I will come out." Miraculously, in God's perfect timing, Yun was released after spending just 7 months and 7 days of his 7-year sentence. Now we were gathered at the airport, hoping to see him arrive. Would he be sick, tired, and quiet after his harrowing ordeal? Suddenly, Yun appeared in the arrival hall. He was none of these things. His face was full of light, and a wide smile stretched from ear to ear.